Hello everyone, welcome to Untitled Astrology. This is Rajni. This is the monthly general prediction for the month of July 2021 for Gemini Ascendants or Gemini Lagna. Now, I know you've been waiting for this video, so here I am presenting you the monthly prediction, especially for you, all my Gemini friends. Now, if you have number 3 written in the first house of your chart, this is for you. Continue watching. Now, this prediction is based on Vedic astrology and based on transit of planets in the sky. So let us first take a look at the planetary positions and see how this is going to affect your life in the areas of your career, health, romance, relationship, business, family, and love and romance for you. Now, before I go further, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the like button for sure. And also don't forget to hit the bell notification so that any new videos I post, you will be notified of that right away. Now, thank you for all the existing subscribers who keep encouraging me to do more videos. So moving on, let us look at the placements of the planets. So your ruler is Mercury, which is the ascendant sign. Now, Sun is placed in the ascendant. On July 16th, Sun will move into the sign of Cancer to the second house of finance, family, and speech. Now, Sun also rules the third house of courage and efforts. Then we have Mars and Venus placed in the second house in the sign of Cancer. Now, Mars is debilitated here, but good news is Mars will move out of its debilitation on July 20th and will move to the third house. Now, Mars also rules the 6th house of illness and 11th house of gain. So you're going to see some mixed results for Mars, which I will discuss later in more detail. Now, Venus is in your second house, and on July 17th, Venus will move into the sign of Leo in the third house. So when Mars and Venus will move into the third house, Jupiter will aspect both Mars and Venus, and you are going to see excellent results because of Jupiter aspects on both Mars and Venus. Then we have Ketu in the 6th house of illness, deaths, and enemies. Then we have Saturn in the 8th house, in its own house, also ruling the 9th house of luck and fortune. Jupiter is in the 9th house of luck and fortune, and Jupiter rules the 7th house of marriage and partnership, and also the 10th house of career, profession. 10th house is also for name and fame. Then we have Mercury and Rahu in the 12th house, but Mercury will be moving out of the 12th house on July 7th to the ascendant sign and in its own house. So Mercury will gain, again, will be moving its position from the ascendant to the second house on July 25th. So Mercury is moving twice this month in the same month. So let us now go into details and talk about you in general, your personality, your situation briefly. Your ascendant sign is Mercury, and it is with Rahu in the 12th house of your expenses. So until July 7th, this time period may not be the great for you. You may have increased expenses. You could face some minor issues in the workplace, and some of you could face some false allegations during the first week of the month. So be extremely careful at workplace in the first weeks. Also be careful of all your relationships at this time, including your close family members. But this situation is only until July 7th. And once Mercury moves into the ascendant, leaving Rahu's company behind, you will see some improvement in your financial situation. Also, your relationship will start to improve, and you'll be able to use your speaking skills and intelligence to get things done to your favor successfully. Family support will be there after that, and people around you will notice and like your positive nature and appreciate being around you. And you could see your name and fame go up during this time. So some of you could bag good projects at work about which you could get excited. Now, your relationship with your mother will be good. Your mother will provide her moral support to you in matters related to your marital or even your love life or your health or even financially. Now, Saturn will aspect Venus until July 17th, so your children may get distracted from their studies and may be attracted more to entertainment, or say they could be playing with some electronic gadgets at this time. And if your children are in their teens, they could easily get attracted to the opposite sex and could venture into experimenting some risky things. So you may witness these types of things with your younger children, but with your patience, understanding, and building that good relationship or friendship with your children, you could bring them back on track for sure. Of course, when Venus will move out of the Cancer sign, you will see this subsiding, because now Venus will have the aspect of Jupiter, which will bring some goodness back into your children, and they will for sure be back on track. So there is nothing to worry for you about your children. Now, if we have to talk about marital partner, your spouse, then the lord of the 7th house of marriage is Jupiter. Now, Jupiter also rules the 10th house of career, and Jupiter is placed in the 9th house of luck and fortune. Now, 9th house is the trine house. Jupiter is very well placed here. Now, 7th lord going into the trine means you will enjoy full benefit from Jupiter this month, and you will experience full support from your partner in all areas of your life. And you will enjoy a blissful life and will feel that you are really blessed to have such a great partner. So you will have great moral support from your parents as well as your spouse this month. Now, finance, let's talk about finance. Mars, being the lord of the 11th house, could bring some fluctuation in your financial matters until July 20th. Now, Mars is debilitated, as I said earlier, and is placed in the 2nd house of finance and can bring some serious fluctuations. Now, plus Saturn is also aspecting Mars, which could make matters worse regarding your finance until July 20th. Now, Saturn in the 8th house is not considered very good. It could even bring some financial loss and loss of reputation if you're not careful. You need to be extremely careful with your finance until this period. I would say stay away from investments and don't invest with the hope of reaping huge instant profit. That may not work in your favor this month. And also don't get into a situation where you need to take any loans or get into debts. And this is not a good time for that. As it is, the first week is going to be tough for you. And then with Mercury being with Rahu in the 12th, and Mars debilitated, and Saturn's aspect on Mars, in general, the advice for you would be stay away from any unnecessary expenses. Don't invest in some fancy gadgets for home that you may not find the need for, and don't invest in stock markets at this time. Now, let's talk about education, career, and business for you. Now, students, Venus is the lord of the 5th house. Saturn aspects the 5th house, so you may have to work hard. You will not get the results as per your expectation. You may struggle to absorb all that you're trying to learn. And you could feel overwhelmed with your studies for some of you, but continue putting in that hard work. Stay focused on your studies irrespective of. Now, once Venus moves into the 3rd house, then you could see some relief, because then Jupiter will aspect Venus, bringing that needed blessing to focus on your studies after July 17th. Now, career. Jupiter rules the 10th house of career. Yes, Jupiter is placed in the 9th house, 12th house from itself, which is considered not that good. But 9th house is the house of luck and fortune, and 9th house is the trinal house. So Jupiter is going to give you some good results. So those in consultation work or teaching job are going to see some most beneficial results. Now, because Jupiter is 12th from itself, it may, of course, cause some minor troubles related to your work, but you will be able to overcome those minor problems easily. Now, keep working hard and you will compensate for all your weaknesses that way. So don't give room to any disappointments, I would say, or any fear this month. Stay away from creating your wealth in a wrongful way. Stay away from gambling, investment in stock markets or lottery, as this is not going to benefit you. Yes, I'm repeating this because this is, I wanted to stress on this point for you. Now, for those in your own business, there is going to be some ups and downs. And if you are planning to get into partnership in your business, this is definitely not a favorable time for that. But if you are already into partnership, keep that trust and friendship going. Don't jolt the existing relationship for any minor or silly reasons. This is not the time to expand your business. Now, don't entertain the thoughts of bringing any new innovations into your business at this time. Keep all those good ideas safely under cover for, I would say, some more time. Love and romance. Yes, you will have good bonding with your marital partner. You can depend on your partner for help with matters related to your work or career this month. You can seek their input and you will get their full support. If you have any business in your spouse's name, that business will do very well. It is not advisable to start any new business in your name, but if you do so in your spouse's name, yes, that will prove beneficial, but nothing in your name. So in general, you and your partner will enjoy blissful relationship this month. And if you are running Jupiter period or Mahadasha, you are sure to have some discussion about your marriage this month, something you will finalize regarding your marriage. And if you're planning to propose to your love partner, this is a great time to do so. Your partner will understand and know your desires and will support you in getting your desires, all your desires fulfilled. Let's talk about health. Now, this month is not favorable for your health because Mars is a ruler of the 6th house of illness. Now, Mars is debilitated and Saturn aspects Mars, plus you have Ketu in the 6th house. Now, Ketu represents germs and viruses, so you need to be extremely careful and take all kinds of necessary precautions. I would say stay indoors and eat well and protect yourself as much as possible. And I cannot emphasize more on taking good care of yourself. Now, if you want to improve your Mars, you may want to consider donating any items which are red in color. And it could be food items or clothing or any items which are red in color. So this was the overview for the month of July 2021 for all my Gemini friends, and hope you enjoyed this video. And also, please let me know if you have any comments or if you want me to do any particular videos on any topics on astrology, and I would be happy to do that for you. So thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.